So I won't keep you too long, but I was going to ask you a bit about your work when you first came to Australia.
My work when I first came,
Because you were typing.
Just the children, really.
But you were...
And then after, see, as soon as Julia started work, started school, I was able to get work.
Yes.
And I got, I'm trying to think what it was. Can't even remember the name of the thing, but it was typing, and it was hard.
How many words per minute did you have to type?
Oh, I didn't ever think about that.
There wasn't what was the sort of...
I was typing invoices.
Oh, okay. So...
Oh, that's right. It was for... Sue? No, for me. It was a construction company.
Yes.
And had to type heaps. I didn't have time. And you had to...
What happens if you made a mistake?
Oh, it was not easy because he had invoices which were several different colours.
Yes.
And if you made a mistake on one, that was the white Tipex, and on the next one it was 11 Tipex, and it, you know, all the different colours. So you made sure you didn't make a mistake.
Yeah. Well, it's not like computers where you can just press a delete key.
No, there's nothing like that then. It was quite a long time before it became computers.
What about paper jams and things like that? Or, I mean, what would you have to do to maintain a typewriter?
I suppose I better say hello to you.
Hi, Poppy! How are you?
I'm good, yes. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Are you recovering okay? You poor guy.
Yes, slowly, but I've still got a lot of pain, but it's slowly getting there.
Oh, good,
but
good.
None is happening.
Yes, I heard you took a fall earlier today.
Yes.
Oh, no.
It wasn't a heavy one. It wasn't a heavy one.
But still.
But, there's plenty of nurses here to look after you.
But still, the ground hurts. Gravity sucks.
She's just unsteady on her feet, you know.
Yeah. Oh, listen. At the best of times, we all can be there. Whether inebriated or not. But yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
And how's the food there, Poppy? Are you enjoying it? Because I know Nana doesn't really fancy it too much.
It's sometimes really good and other times really bad. It just depends on the day, you know.
Fantastic. And
we have had some good meals and I've had some poor meals.
All right. Well, what's been your best and what's been your worst?
Roast pork and apple sauce was really nice.
Oh, lovely. Roast pork and apple sauce?
I don't know what it was. It was a mixture of everything and I couldn't figure it out, so I just left it.
It was cold lamb.
Also, you guys aren't going hungry, are you?
Raisin.
Sorry?
You're not going hungry, I hope.
Well, I had some cracker biscuits, so I got some cracker biscuits and that did.
Do we need to send you guys like a care package of food and munchies?
Well, I don't know.
Do you want him to send you a package of camp?
I'll get Megan to smuggle it in.
Megan's been bringing me biscuits up. I've got more biscuits than Coles.
Yeah, but I mean, something substantial that's not just sugar and, okay, listen.
Yeah, I've got something substantial. They brought me some port wine up.
Well, that's not too bad then. What about fruit? Are they giving you good fruit or?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't get fruit. And the sweets are pretty good sometimes, you know.
Wow, so they're looking after you really well. And what are you watching at night time? Is there anything decent on?
Sorry?
What are you watching at night time?
just bring a cup of coffee and a biscuit or a cake.
And what about, is there any sports you can watch or movies or...
Yes. Yeah, we've got television and stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, and you got Wi-Fi as well, I take it, because we're having this conversation.
No.
So.
No.
Oh, no.
Just the ordinary television, you know.
No, okay, fair enough. No, that's good. That's good. And did you have any visitors today?
Not today.
No, we haven't.
Oh, okay.
Tarino's supposed to come, but she had a really heavy day yesterday, and she just didn't feel up to it.
Well, where is the hospital and where? Because Auntie Tarina's out in the Blue Mountains, so where's the hospital?
Yes, it's a long way. It's a long way out.
Are you guys still up on the Central Coast there?
Yes, it's
Oh.
Boy.
Oh, you're in Woy Woy.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It was 5 minutes from home.
Oh well, that's good that you're close to home, but I didn't realise that. I thought you were in Sydney. Oh no.
No. We're in Woy Woy.
Okay. Well, how much longer before you can escape, or they let you out?
I'm going on Monday,
Okay.
and Audrey's going to wait for a home care package.
Oh, fantastic. So you'll be able to be looked after at home then.
So when she gets the home care package, she'll be able to come home too.
Lovely. Oh, that's good. And to hear that Megan's been coming up so much, that's beautiful. She's amazing.
Who's that?
Megan.
Oh, yeah.
She's simply amazing. She's an angel. We're so lucky to have her.
Well, she's a shining light for us.
She's been looking after us.
Yeah, I know. A lot. She is phenomenal, that young lady. Well, listen, I won't keep you guys too long, but I just thought I'd have a quick chat. And Poppy, if you're free tomorrow, do you mind if I ask you a bit about your experiences coming to Australia?
That would take a long time to about mine.
That's okay. We've got as much time as you're willing to volunteer.
Well, I'll let Nana tell you hers, and eventually, sometime when I've got a lot of time, I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, I love you both lots. It's been great speaking to you, but have a great night. And Nana, I'm going to bother you again tomorrow.
If you want to keep talking to Nana about her experiences, you can do that.
Can I? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll 5 more minutes and then I'll let you guys go.
No, that's up to you.
Thanks, Poppy. It's been good to chat to you.
Anyway, it's nice to talk to you.
All right, I'll let you get back to it. Lots of love.
Okay, what did you want to know?
So, now, when did you first learn typing?
Oh, that was in England.
Yes.
And I worked for the Imperial Typewriter Company.
Wow.
Yes.
So
that was the English model, you know. And I worked in an office. I was only 16, I think, 15 or 16. And nice office, nice boss. Because we were a typewriter company, everything that went out was supposed to look perfect. So I used to say, oh, this is a first. I made a mistake there, but I don't think you can see it. It's all right, and you pick it up, look at it. Well, I can't see it, but you better do it again.
really?
Really.
So what like smudges or the spacing on the lettering?
I
or
made a mistake in the spelling and that covered it up or something.
Yes.
You know, and there were, I can't remember what they were now, but all those special
tricks.
Circular typewriter things.
Yes.
But it was good. I liked the job. It was really nice.
And how many people were working for the Imperial Typewriter Company? Was it a big office?
The head office was in Newcastle.
Yes.
Ours was in Sunderland, and it was only the boss and myself and a creepy head mechanic. Another guy who lost a leg in the war.
Oh no. Oh.
and Jimmy, the sort of apprentice. Yeah, but it was okay.
So, during the war, or just after the war, how long did it take for things to start to recover in the UK, especially up north there?
A long time, really.
Yeah.
How long did it take? Because he was still having rationing
Yes.
for a long time, and then some things would come off the ration, and then others not. They
What?
took sweets off the ration.
Oh!
It was a mad rush.
Oh!
People were saving up for weeks before they came off the ration. So when they did come off the ration,
There was none left.
yes. But so they put them back on the ration again.
Oh.
And they waited quite a while, and then all of a sudden they said the rationing is off. So people hadn't had time to save up or do anything, and it was all right. But there was, the rationing was awful. If I remember when I get out, I'll send you a list of what it was. It was like 1 egg a week, things like that.
Like
but because
20 mils of grams of butter or something.
Yes.
Cheese that tasted like plastic.
Plastic.
I heard the cheese wasn't the best. The ration.
Oh, well, I hate it anyway.
Oh, okay.
That didn't bother me. But I always remember not being able to make tasty meals. And she'd say, "Oh, I've got an onion, I can make a good dinner tonight."
Just a little bit of flavour or seasoning.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But she made nice meals, really. She also cooked her own bread, always. And then, around that time, they took, what was it? Something. Bread, sliced bread came out.
Oh!
And that was big, very popular. Peanut butter came from America, I think, and that was good. But clothes were awful, I remember being out with my cousin in Oslo, and we were coming home from church, and it started to rain, and our skirt just shriveled as the rain hit it, It was awful. But they were real attractive,
Yeah.
and clothes in the war were they suffered from a shortage of good things.
Yeah. Cloth, Manchester, people that sew, it's tailors.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most uniforms were really not very good. And then, what did they do? Yes, the new look. You heard of the new look?
Yes.
Yes, well that was, eventually things were made with a volume of clothing, and there were longer and much more
Conservative.
yes, but much more glamorous, I suppose, things. But people getting married had to save up clothing coupons and yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
What other things would you need coupons for?
Oh, if you saw someone with a large package of wallpaper, people that would descend on you, where did you get the wallpaper?
Really?
And the house that we lived in, it was a rented house. And my dad painted distempered the walls, and then got like a chrysanthemum style artificial flower.
Yes.
Did another colourist, but that's horrible. And
what about heating oil? Did you use heating oil or firewood? What did you do?
no, we used coal.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, coal eventually became, after a long time, became in shorter supply, but
Yeah.
you know, I had my mum's sister lived in Yorkshire, and she was very good friends with another lady there, and this lady had two girls, both slightly older than me, and my mum didn't have much money, so she used to send this woman clothing coupons.
Oh.
Because the woman had money, and if she had the clothing coupons as well, she could buy things. And she used to send clothes back for me, and they were really expensive. I used to get really, really nice clothes.
Oh.
And my mum used to love to hang them on the washing line so the neighbours would see and they'd say, "Oh, isn't that lovely?"
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yes.
Well,
and I remember you would never have seen such a thing, but they had overshoes. If it rained, you could put them on over your shoes.
oh,
And they had a sort of a heel with them, and they were ugly.
I'm going to have to Google those. I'm going to have to Google what overshoes are, because I can't imagine I'm getting a picture in my mind that they look ridiculous.
Yes, yes. But I can't remember what else would be. Yeah, it took time.
Yeah.
I mean, there was still danger in coming across the sea, to import
Yes.
stuff. And fruit was just practically impossible. I always remember seeing soldiers coming home on leave, and you could see through the mesh of their backpacks they had a bunch of bananas, and you think, and somebody gave my dad a banana to take home for me, and yes.
Oh.
When coming home from school, used to pass fruiterers, and if there was a queue in there, I'd stand for a few minutes and then say, "What are we queuing for?" And then say, "Oh, they've got apples or they've got oranges or something." So I'd have to run. Well, we lived in 111 Cleveland Road, and this was at the bottom of Cleveland Road, so I had to run up to 111 to get some money, and ration books, and you could have maybe one allocation of 3 or 4 apples or something per person.
For a week or for a month or?
No, until there was the next allocation.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I remember finding some stuff, I forget where, in a tub or something, and eating it. It was just, it was rubbish, really.
And what were the bananas like? Were they like completely bruised up, or what?
Oh, no, because they've been brought home carefully by someone looking after them. I just thought I was the luckiest person in the world to have a banana.
Oh, wow. What other little things do you have one or two other items that maybe you remember that you, like the clothes or the banana or something else that really sticks out to you that you really appreciated?
When we were living in who was it? extraordinary, wasteful, humiliating begging in public. Trying to think.
That's okay.
Mum took me out one day, and I was only probably about 4, and she bought me a pair of ballet shoes.
Yes.
And I thought I was absolutely the bee's knees, you know, having these ballet shoes. And in the Victoria Hall, it was a lovely building, and there was a small concert hall, and there was a yes, thank you. There was a concert hall, and there's a dance hall, and at that stage, when the war started, someone from the government, I suppose, checked on the sleeping accommodation for people who were in a public building, and they said we had to sleep downstairs in the basement. And of course, I was a little girl, you know, and I went down there first. It didn't bother me. It's awful to think now you're sending a child away. Anyway, this time I had dancing shoes, so I put them on, and I went to the dance hall where they had this kids. And I went up to this young boy, and I got hold of his hands, and I said, pull him off the seat. Look, you've got to dance with me. I've got dance shoes.
Oh.
And he said, oh, go and ask him. You know, I was really embarrassed. And I said, no, I want to dance. You know, you have to dance with me. And then Nancy was at the dance, and she eventually saw me and led me away in disgrace.
Why it was not correct to be dancing with a boy, or?
Well, it was being in there at all. I think.
Oh, okay. So.
I was supposed to be in bed.
Oh wow.
I think Nancy. Oh, my dad was really strict, you know, and I think he wouldn't allow any.
Yeah.
Like fun. But it was a good place. I loved living there, and there was a secretary's office, and then downstairs they had a lot of women who used to come in, and they were making ration books, and my mum used to supply them with tea or coffee or whatever, and I used to go along and sit beside whoever I liked, eat their biscuits, you know. But it was really good, and the building, the Victoria Hall, is very famous.
Yes.
Sadly, you heard about the Victoria Hall, all about 130 children or something. But then, when it was bombed, we were in bed, my dad was on duty, and he was blown through two swing doors, you know, and he was knocked out, I think, and when he came to, he came down just to see us. In the meantime, my mum was saying, don't move until your dad comes. Now, we were down in the basement among all these huge beams and things that have been knocked off, you know. And the guys from next door came and carried me out. But it was all big beams of timber and dirt, and it just smelled horrible. And we went next door to the YMCA, and we had to, I think we slept. We just sitting up on the forms. There was a lot of servicemen there, and then within a few days we were given use of another house, and that was better. And then when I was probably, must have been 5 then, and my mum was funny. She didn't tell you things, you know, and one day she got me ready to go out, got me changed and dressed, but no mention of school. I didn't know what it was. And when I got there, I just remember going in, and on the left-hand side there was a cloakroom with a lot of hooks and rails to put your clothes on, and I had little animal pictures on all of them, And anyway, Mum took me in, and then this, I suppose it was the principal, took me to this classroom, and she said, "You go in there." And of course I started to cry. I had no idea what it was. Funny, isn't it? To be. But anyway, I liked it very soon. It was good.
So she didn't tell you were going to school? She just took you to school?
No. I mean, it could have been a hospital, or it could have been an orphanage, or whatever.
Oh my God. Most kids are hyped up inside. They've got their school uniforms on the day before. They can't wait to go to school. You don't get told that.
No, nothing.
Surprise! Oh gosh. And so, what was your school uniform like?
How was what?
What was your school uniform like?
Oh, you didn't have a uniform?
Okay.
No.
No, so just gloves and a hat.
I don't remember that. It would have been just whatever you were wearing. I mean, some kids went to school in really. I always remember one boy. I mean, as we were about 5, and the teacher made him stand on the chair and let the other kids how awful his clothes were. And he just stood there and cried, And another time, the people who had lived next door to us were in the Victoria Hall. They went to live not very far away, and I was invited to the birthday party of the girl, Brenda. And one day, I was playing in the yard, and an aunt called me in. And when I went in, there was this lovely dress. It was organdy, is not a material you know now, but it was fairly delicate, You could sort of see through it, but you had to wear a petticoat with the taffeta. And I went into the house, and this absolutely fantastic dress was just standing up on the table by itself. Because it was taffeta, it was fairly stiff, and anyway, I just thought it was wonderful, and I went all over, and I used to call it my dress that sticks up and stands out.
Because it actually would stick.
Yes, and anyway, I was invited to a birthday party, and I'd worn the dress quite a lot of times, and been let down a few times. When the party was over, my dress was too, and it came in. The hem was hanging down.
Oh no!
Yes.
What did your mother say?
When I was expecting to be, told off, and she just said, "Oh well, no, it was finished anyway."
Oh, that's good.
But yes,
oh wow! You've got a very vivid memory of that. That's amazing.
Oh yes, but
you're only 5 then. Wow.
Yes, but dresses were really important to me.
Yes.
And
well, how you looked, how you presented yourself in public, it mattered.
Oh, it mattered to me, and you had to have a hair ribbon to match.
Yes.
I remember going to school one morning, and I tripped as I left the door, and there was a puddle on the floor, and I wouldn't go to school. Wouldn't go because I put a clean dress on, but it didn't match. My ribbon didn't match.
Ah!
I was really spoiled,
No, you were ahead of your time. That's colour coordination, Nana. You were ahead of your time.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to let you go now, but we will chat again tomorrow if that's okay.
Yeah, whenever.
Awesome. And I'll also hopefully keep working on Poppy over there, and I'll break him down, and we'll get some stories out of him.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I love you lots, Nana. Please take care tonight, and I'll chat to you guys tomorrow. See you, Poppy.
Okay. Right.
Bye, Poppy.
He's watching.
Oh, he's watching. Okay.
He's watching.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.